So this is going to be a audio test. I'm not professional at this. I'm still learning how to use the recorder myself. I'm still learning about the Zoom recorders, still learning about this new one. So the audio, I can do better. I could do better. I will do better. This is just my very first. This is a newbie's approach to see what the sound's like. I look a bit orange, but it's just a colour setting. It's alright. Don't worry about that. Okay, so as you know, I bought the XVIVE XV1-R, and I got it a couple of days ago. And there you go. There's a gadget there. There you go. It is like the H1 Essential, but with lots of added extras like the noise gate and whatever. So you can cut out some of the background noise, which the H1 Essential can do, but not to this extent. We've got the low cut and stuff like that. But this one feels more professional. Don't know. There's just something about this that makes the X1 Essential look a bit outdated. I think it's just the shape of this smooth curvatures and stuff. And with the H1 Essential, it's all square. It's all a bit, I don't know. This looks more pleasing and holding it. But it does roughly the same kind of thing. But this has got a better preamp, I think. So anyway, I'm going to put on the screen a couple of tests I've done. The first one is out of the box, first ever use outdoors. So there you go, I'll let you listen to that one. So what do you think of that one? I mean, yeah, it was a very, very windy day. I didn't want to record in a windy day because these things, I did have the wind furry dead cat on there, but these things are a bit prone to noise. If I was to talk to this right now, I am going to do an indoor test, so you will hear the plosives and stuff this gives out and the handling noise. I'll do that video later today, but it'll be up in a few days. This is just a beginner's test kind of thing, you know. So yeah, a funny story though. When I was looking on Amazon for this, there's a couple of sites selling it. You got the X5 site selling it and a few sites selling it. And the X5 one, it was like X-Vive, not X5, not like the Insta360 X5. X-Vive. They're good at that, aren't they? Yeah. One of the official one was like 1 to 2 weeks kind of thing delivery. This one was the next day, and but they actually got them numbers wrong. It said on their XVR-1. Thinking, well, you know what, I'll test. I know there's quite fake stuff going on Amazon, so I thought I'll give it a test. I'll just still get it and see. And I got it on the 5-month pay kind of thing. But no, yeah, it's the same one. It's right. It's just from a different company. That's all. John Hornby Skewers and Co Limited, who do lots of musical stuff. So yeah, so you know, yeah, sometimes you just got to go for it. Anyway, you've heard the first one. So let's see. Okay, the second one was generally me testing out the low cut filter because of the wind. This seemed to work okay. I'll let you listen. Turn the low cut off. So yeah, so you can hear it cut out most. You can still hear some of the wind thud sounds, but it's still better than having it when you could hear you could hear all the thudding and stuff, you know, the wind. And the next one was, I think it was me vlogging with the recorder, just trying to test the audio out, talking into it. But I had it like sitting there, not like that. I had it walking around with like, you know, that kind of thing, rather than, you know, right in its face kind of thing, which is a bit of a no-no for this. which you'll see when I do the indoor testing. Roll the clip. Now I'm just recording myself talking. Try not to use any handling noise on the recorder, and just to see what it sounds like. That was interesting, because I know I've got other microphones. I can use a DJI mic 2 and stuff like that, but this stereo, and it picks up more of this ambient surrounding sounds. Because when I want to walk around like the seafront, I want to hear the background. I want to hear people talking. I want to hear people laughing and that kind of stuff, and the sea and the seagulls and stuff like that, you know. So the next one is me just randomly testing stuff, randomly testing the little noise gate, just randomly testing the meeting mode or whatever, just listen to it and see what you think. As I said earlier, these are from a beginner's point of view. I am still learning how to do this. I'm not on audio technique. I would love to learn more audio. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers who do this kind of stuff, but this is just from a beginner's point of view, so I'm not a professional. But the more I go on with these things, the better tests I'll do, the more professional tests kind of thing, you know what I mean? I'm not a professional. So now on general settings with 68 on the gate. Now it's set on meeting. So now it's set on voice memo, which is mono. So let's see. So yeah, see what I mean in that one. The next part is me actually walking for a minute or so, talking into and just testing some of the noise gate options, just to see. Not all of them, just a couple of them. I'm sure I'd recorded more, but I couldn't find it, so maybe I don't know. But anyway, I just said I'm not professional. Let's try walking down here with next to the sea. With just this XVIVE and see what it sounds like. See if I can hear my voice okay. The wind is quite bad, but hopefully this will be okay. Let's turn the gate on. It's at minus 36 decibels, just to see if you can cut out the wind sound a little bit, and I'll move on to the next one. So I'll set it at 40. Let's see. And now the final one. I actually went into Costa Coffee and recorded about 22 minutes, but this is just a minute or so. When I did this, I've done this with the H1 Essential and H2 Essential. They sounded a bit better, but I know how to operate them better. But I think with the H2 Essential, you get more of the surround sound kind of thing. But this one, as I said, I'm still learning the menus. It's a completely different setup. So even though it's not perfect, I'm going to keep doing it every few weeks just to learn more about it, kind of thing. So this is a Costa minute or so. So my overall thought on the X5 X recorder is it's great. As I said, it looks pleasing. It feels nice. Plastic, yeah. As always with these things, the handling noise, it's supposed to be a hand recorder. You got that, but if you do hold it, you've got to not move your hands at all. You've got to keep your hands still, otherwise you get all the, which you'll hear in my indoor test when I film that, and when that goes up in a few days. Yeah. I'm not planning on getting any more of these things. This I've got everything for everything now. So I've got the H1 XLR, H1 Essential, H2 Essential, and the X5. Each one, I mean, this X5 and the H1 Essential are both identical kind of things, but I think I'll be using this more than the H1 Essential. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I am learning audio. I want to learn more about audio, and yeah, let me know what you think. Comment below, and I'll catch you soon.